Hello everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome. Welcome everybody to Escaping the Vaporwave Dimension. Act 5, Part 22. Part 22? Act 5? I don't know. How are we doing? Are we excited to escape? Are we excited to get me the heck out of here? Maybe question mark? I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be so for real with it right now. I'm really hoping that this final section / area does not make me mauled. I think I'm not in a maulding mood today. I'm in a don't do exactly not that. So let's just upload doing stuff. Also, I did the thing that I do this a lot where, like, I'll get up early, or I'll spend the first waking hours of my day like actually being productive, doing something, and then I'll like take a break or I'll take a nap or something. In the case of yesterday, I took a nap, and I'll finish that break, be kind of reluctant to do more stuff, but still sort of meander through doing stuff, and then be like, man, I feel like I'm being really unproductive and I didn't get a lot done today. And then I like look at the first 5 hours of my day, like getting a bunch of shit done. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, man. And then I keep doing stuff. Point is, I'm tired. I realized that this seems to be a pattern. And also that I did it exactly yesterday. So. Whoops. Hello. It's me. Hello. Hello. Blue idiot. I need to pop the screen out so that I can play the video game. This one. That was our delay. Probably reset it. Maybe still, but yeah, so the last thing we did was we finished getting all of the items, which can be confirmed by the completion % screen. And we were gonna go assault the tower with our big robot-y boy. First, we're gonna stand on this elevator all dramatic-like. This is a bit longer than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. And we have to walk through this place again. No, we don't, because the fast travel is on one side. There's one side that the fast travel is on, and it's on the side that we're on, thank God. I'm still surprised there isn't one that goes the other way. I guess because it's supposed to be a cargo launcher, so they don't need to launch the cargo the other way, I guess. No, if there was deliveries, right? 1 second your Uber Eats order is here. They just, like, shoot a fucking cannonball at you. Ow. Ow. That should be easy for you with how used to it you are. Getting shot out of a cannon. Standing there awkwardly. Assaulting the tower. What? Oh, that's the spin-off. That's the spin-off of the game. Yeah. No, I got you. I heard Assaulting the Tower 2 is coming out soon. Which is, like, really weird that they're releasing it at the same time as Spire. Like, are they trying to be, like, direct competitor or something? That seems kind of weird. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, well, unfortunately... unfortunately, our brain cells are a little too distant. Just gave me, don't forget your standard moderator, your job is. Bro, YouTube, what are you trying to say? And can that come with some money since this broke boy won't pay me? Yeah, welcome, Rance. Unfortunately, we do not pay the mods here. It's one of those things where, like... like, legitimately, if I was a big guy, for you, I would love to just, like, throw money at people who are doing stuff for me. The unfortunate reality is that I don't have money, so I can't throw stuff. You know, it's funny. It's just funny to me, I guess. Because I do think that if you're modding for a big chat, it does kind of feel more like a job than not, right? You actually have to, like, read chat.
Come back to base camp when you're ready.
And be like... And do moderating things instead of not doing that. Yeah, I wonder if there are people who have paid mods, or like, what do you pay a moderator? Asking so that I can go waste all of my time being a moderator for somebody. That's it's probably not gonna happen. Oh, that is back in the direction that we literally came. I wanted to go to that one. Yeah, I think the stipulation is normally, like, if you're gonna be there anyways, just make sure people aren't ruining the vibe of the chat. People like having the power and the recognition. People like banning people for fun. Oh, man. Oh, no! We have wheelie boys. Yeah, you want to know what I would like, actually, is if the moderators could see the messages that get randomly hidden by YouTube for no reason, and then unhide them. Unfortunately, YouTube themselves doesn't even let us do that. So, if they just don't show the message at all, then we can't do anything. You guys don't get paid? Welcome, Burger King. I would ban people for fun, but since that might make them leave, and I don't want to make their life better. Yeah, I think saving people from my stream is probably, like, a net benefit on society, I would say. Banning people for fun is my favorite pastime. Yep. I too love bullying. For fun. Alright, time to go talk to the squad. It's squad time. Trying to get used to pressing the right trigger to shoot, because I'll probably need to do that.
Samus, welcome back.
Okay, it's time. I guess I could save before we go in. Oh, but there's only like one save file, right? So saving now doesn't really do anything. Mackenzie, it's your time. Tell us about your favorite Gundam. Oh my gosh! It's like one of my Japanese animes. Japanimation is... Alright.
We can leave for Chrono Tower whenever you give the order, Samus. You ready?
Would you accept a bribe to play one of the older Fire Emblems? Let me think about that. Because Spire 2 is coming out. And I definitely want to play Spire 2. And it is an opportunity, kind of the same with when Monster Hunter came out, that it is an opportunity to pivot my channel into a lane of content that, if it goes really well, that means that I will probably play a lot more Spire. But you never know. You know what I mean? It's kind of like whenever a new game releases, it's like, well, if viewership is up by quite a lot, then I should probably, like, continue doing that. Yeah. What I'll say is, I'm assuming, first of all, is the one that you're talking about the one that's, like, available through, like, Switch Online? Because probably a good way to do it is that it sounds like you're interested in, yeah, that game. Path of Radiance, right? So it's more of a like, well, if I ever stream Path of Radiance, you know what to do. You know what I mean? You can feel free to make me throw my units and then they die, I guess. I don't know. What happened during Three Houses again? It was like Ferdinand. It wasn't Ferdinand. One of my units, I was like, oh man, it'd be a shame if this unit died before the final combat. And then I killed them before the final combat. I don't remember who it was, though. It was some guy that I really didn't want on my team. Nine to 8 days left until Spire 2 Early Access. Yeah, it's next week, right? Yep. It is March 5th. So yeah. The reason why I'm clearing out the schedule is so that, like I might just pre-record CZN runs to keep my content creator badge for CZN. And then I can have the Baldur's Gate playthrough on Saturday, and then I can stream Spire 3 days a week. That was my initial plan. Which is why I'm clearing out the schedule. But, again, we'll see how it goes. There's an opportunity. We set the... what's it called? We set the breadcrumbs with the early access trailer reaction, which is like, why? What is the purpose of posting low-effort content that is bad, that people don't actually really like or subscribe when you post that content? It's like, likes are low. I think I got maybe 1 subscriber from that video. It is because there are 1.8k people that did click into that video and maybe watched an amount of it. And for the people who watch, like, a certain percentage of it, there is now a chance that when I go live with Slay the Spire 2, that they watch live streamers, and that those people will get recommended my live stream because they watched my reaction. So it's like, The same thing with that, and the same thing with shorts. It's people don't necessarily subscribe to people to get their content. Like, a lot of people just rely on the algorithm for that. So, because of that, shorts and love for content that people just kind of click into to watch are good, because potentially my content gets recommended to them. So now there's a certain percentage of people that maybe that will happen. I probably should release more Spire shorts, but I don't really know what those would be. So, planting the seeds of Slay the Spire in people's minds, making them want to play it. No. Planting the seeds of the algorithm recommending them my live stream when Spire 2 comes out. It's the algo play. Like, I'm not surprised that we can do both. Certainly. I guess, like, how should I say it? The last Spire stream we had, I think we had a CCV of like 14 or something like that, which is like really high for me. That is like probably 6 above average. And there were a bunch of people that weren't talking. So my guess is that there were people who watched the trailer and then immediately the next day got recommended my stream. That's just my guess, right? Because my understanding of how the algorithm works is you click on things and then it's like, you like these things, have more of it. So we're really hoping that if the conversion rate is 1.8k to maybe half of those people were engaged in just watching the trailer, and then like a quarter of those people like will get my stream recommended to them, and then like 2 or 3 of those people might actively actually watch me play Slay the Spire 2, then I have 2 to 3 more concurrent viewers for playing Slay the Spire 2, right? That's like the hope. I filter out shorts now that they added a way to exclude it. That's fair. I primarily produce shorts content because, and like, I'm gonna be so real. The reason why I like shorts content, there's 2 reasons. The first reason is that I don't have to make thumbnails. I know that people make thumbnails for shorts, but I just like don't do it. Because I don't, it's not clear to me that like making good thumbnails for shorts matters at all, because I think most people just like, they just scroll or whatever. I wonder how many people I'm dropping or not getting by like not having a good thumbnail. Because they would show up in the side, and sometimes people get like distracted by like a side chain of stuff, so it's like they're watching like a 10-minute video and they're like, oh, there's this like short that looks interesting, I'll click on that, and they go back to it. So like that is also something people do. Yeah, and the second reason is that it gets more views quantitatively. So it's like, I actually liked making one like fairly well edited 2-minute clip a week. I like doing that because it's fun to like to be able to have the context of the joke, actually set up the joke, and then do the joke. Oh shit. Are we back? It said I disconnected for a second. I don't know where I disconnected from. Because I was just fucking yapping, dude. Okay, so point is, you can set up context, but people who don't know who you are probably won't care about the context, so they will not watch a longer piece of content. So the unfortunate thing is that, like, no, it is not worth it to me to produce 2-minute clip content because no one watches it. So no one clicks into it and nobody watches it. Because also, this was the other thing too, is that I think and I mentioned this before, but like, me being able to signal who I am via a thumbnail is kind of difficult, because you put Flaris, cute anime girl, in the thumbnail, and instead you get depressed fossil when you, like, actually click into the stream and or video. So, like, there's an inherent, like friction there between, like, making a decent thumbnail and then, like, you ain't old, bruv. Yes, sure. So, the point is that, like, there's a friction with that. Yeah, 30-something-year-old programmer. 30-something-year-old game designer. 30-something-year-old gooner. So, yeah, what was I saying? The strongest thing about a horizontal video is a good thumbnail and a good title. Problem is that a good thumbnail, I think, a good thumbnail of Flaris would be like, wow, look at how cute that VTuber is. That's, like, probably the thing that it invokes in you. And then, like, people click off, basically. 30-something is not old? Sure. I am not going to argue the degree by which 30 is old or not old, because it does not matter to me. Okay. What other thoughts did I have? Oh, there's a character selector. I'm excited for that. So what is the so if Milt is still here, because I have a question about this. Is the 5-star selector like a pay $50, get a 5-star? Because then I have to pay money, and then that's awkward. I was curious about that. I actually want to look at that, like, right now, this is the most appropriate time to do this, of course. Yes, 0, nightmare. 5 stars. Jesus. Thank you, Gotcha Josh, for your thumbnail of... That's wild. Okay. That was from 3 months ago, so this is all old news. And do they have the patch notes posted somewhere? February 25th. Selector. Does that do something? Upcoming banners, current upcoming banners. Celebrate. Okay. No one has this shit posted. Maybe it's just on Reddit. Okay. Alright. Nobody posting about the thing. I'm just trying to find it. Oh, is Tefera already out? Oh, no, it's probably like, what's it called? It probably has the character showcase available. You need to do polls on the motion card gacha and max out 1 5-star character's motion cards. Oh. And that gives you a selector? That seems like really far away. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, sorry to get distracted by Chaos Zero stuff. That's tomorrow. We are playing Metroid Prime. And we are getting to the thing where we punch the tower. We are assaulting the tower. Not the second time, though.
Once we leave, there's no turning back. If there is anything you need to complete, now is the time.
There's no turning back. Oh, no. It gave me another option, which means I can read more chat messages, which means I can be even more distracted. Okay, there's a spectral cube that you can use to buy a selector. Oh, so you get a spectral cube if you cap out on the what's it called? You cap out on the motions, you get a spectral cube. I actually didn't know that. Are these girls at the top yours? I do think I own both of those units in Chaos Zero, so I guess I'll say yes. Oh, I don't have the Twitch chat open. I'm so sorry. Not that there's anyone there anyways, but here, put this here. Put this here. Okay.
All right, listen up. We got a lot of ground to cover, so check your gear. If it don't punch a hole in something, we don't got a use for it. Our mission is to guide Samus to the Master Teleporter. To do that, we gotta cross Soul Valley and destroy the force field around Chrono Tower.
Your friends look like Halo OCs. I mean, I guess Galactic Federation soldiers, you know, they do kind of look like Halo.
Open her up!
Bang.
Force field undamaged. I must increase power.
No, I told you I can only guarantee 80%.
Recalculating. Warning. Systems critical.
We need to abort, the weapon's gonna blow. Oh no.
Force field destroyed.
Nice. No, they didn't kill the
Well
robot.
done. No, my baby.
He's fine.
I'm so sorry.
She did good.
She did. She sure did. This is our moment. You coming, Mac? Yes, sir, Sarge.
How long was the robot rig around? Like, we built it and then it died immediately. All right.
Wow, this place is so beautiful.
It's Trono Chower time.
The robots are awake.
Yeah.
Okay. Psychic energy. It must recognize the chosen one. Okay. Time to figure it out for the chosen one, I guess. Yeah, I am the chosen one. This is the last time we would speak.
Teganich H's. Shiola alone. Eskanich Ananeth. Din and Kaisha. Kales Ashaka. Antakanin. Shatasek. Enkialin Teganit. Shotanen. Virus. Enkialin Jogarit. H's.
Okay. No, I'm good. I'm good. Let's ride. We ride. Let ride. Let it ride. We go. Oh, psychic command received. Expanding object. Expand Borb. Also, Rance, I mean, I've definitely played games where it's like Owl Boy is a game about the Owl Boy.
Robots are the keys.
Okay, robot. Robot keys. Yeah, the Grievers are Lemorns, so it's like, please save the Lemorn, all the Grievers, save them.
Look! Isn't it gorgeous?
Dang, it's bright. It's hella bright. I mean, what are we gonna do about it, right? What are we gonna do about the other Grievers? What are we gonna do about that? There's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing to do about that.
We have finally reached the top of the tower.
Yeah, what was the point of this? Oh, this thing? Oh, we have the teleporter keys, right? What is this? Oops.
How did she do that?
Should I scan the thing down there first? Didn't we, like, scan it at the start of the game? You said yes? Maybe? I'm edging it. I'm gonna continue. I'm edging my ball. it's there's only so much time to say whether or not I should be going back down there. I assumed I would do the optional path first. Yes, and perhaps you guys just want to see me edge. Go back? Go back? You not have the psychic scanner at the start, so you only got junk data? Okay, apparently it did not have anything in it. What a tragedy. All that edging for nothing! I thought there was something wrong with the stream. Oh, because it was moving forward so slowly. It was edging. Some call that blue balls. So the question is, can I stop spiderballing here? Because What are we doing up here? Healing pod. Oh shit. I have to jump into the pod? That's freaky. I don't want to jump into the pod. You missed something. Go back 10 times. Oh, guys, I have to go back.
Look at this place. Jeez.
It's okay, we're not doing scan visor percent. Each singular piece of sand. Alright, where does it all go wrong? I'm waiting.
You've got the keys. Take us home.
This must be the master teleporter.
Guys, I can't believe it. We're actually going home.
Ah! Psychic PTSD. What is this? What the fuck? Okay. Ah, hello. No, Chekhov's pod. Hello. So is this one actually syntax this time? Okay. I guess I should probably scan it. Tube. Okay. Nanomachines. It is fully armored except for the thing. Okay, I want to scan this guy. A bounty hunter using a modified version of a Galactic Federation battlesuit reconstructed using the latest nanotechnology. Okay. Okay. Give me that. I'm gonna pull on the tip. I'm pulling the tip. I'm pulling the tip out. I'm gonna pull it.
Alright, let's get the rest of these on.
They're sub-targets. Oh! I'm gripping the tip! Another place where reading the whole logbook helps. Oh, okay. I will do that after I break the tip. I'm gonna break the tip again. I'm breaking the tip. Firmly grasp it. No! Firmly grasp it! Okay. Logbook. What did I just scan? This guy, right? Or is it a different scan? I would assume that it's this, right? Successfully stole a Metroid, raising clones of the Metroid and fusing them with other life forms. He found a method of controlling mind and soon formed a private army. With this, he took control of the leadership of the space pirates, seizing the army and began attacking Galactic Federation research facilities. Okay. Upgraded his stuff. Okay. Was there something else that I scanned that I could have read? It's none of these. These are all just the little guys. Okay. Doesn't seem like it's any of those. Okay. Oh, should I? Should I? No, that does, okay. Oops. No!
Oh no, the artifact horde! Keep it together!
Okay.
We got it!
Oh. Probably not this one, huh? Can I just like wave buster it? Oh, I'm getting grabbed. Definitely could have sidestepped that. Okay, missiles maybe not the call here. You get like one attack, basically. That's crazy. Okay. Unless I'm missing something. I do kind of wonder if it's not worth it to use the Wave Buster charge shot. It's Samus with the tentacles. Yeah, I've really been trying to avoid saying, like, nah, I'd lose, you know what I mean? Because it kind of feels like there's, like, some... We're trying to, like, save the world, we're trying to save ourselves, we're trying to, like, get out of here, we're trying to teleport away. You know what I mean? Like, we're... Well, Mackenzie's down, right? So, you know, I want to say, nah, I would lose, but... Okay, where's Mackenzie? Mackenzie! Get up, buddy! Whoa, what? Oh, Mackenzie died. Okay. To keep them all alive. Okay. Got it. That makes sense, but also... Dang. The most difficult part of this fight is just going to be running over to people and playing medic, I guess. Because I don't affect when they take damage, right? I'm so glad they gave me really squishy dummies to take care of. In case you thought this fight was only going to be really long. Oh my god. It's gonna be extra long because we have to heal people. Oh no. Bar wouldn't even put up a fight. Yeah, listen, they've got dragon heads. I need to... I feel like I need to say something here. I feel like there's something very strong to say. So there are gripping tentacles, right? And then there's tentacles that have, like, faces on them. You know what I mean? And the affordance of the faces are as follows. Too much aggro energy? That's fair. I'm just a gooner gamer guy. You know what they say. What do they say, Flares? What did you want to say here, buddy? What was the plan? Were we actually going to say that any hole was a goal? Is that like what we were going to say? Because that seems kind of ambitious. There's 3 of them, even. Oh. I was so close to getting the last one.
We took him out once. We can do it again. Watch your face.
Oy. Firmly grasping it. Good to know that the companions you saved are not doing anything. They're doing chip damage, I think, maybe. Yeah, see, look, one of the tentacles got popped because they're doing damage. Do I need to choose what I believe is the elemental weakness of these? Oh shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Whee! Oh my goodness. Okay, what is my plan for this exactly? So I can't jump. And I just like hold backwards, perhaps? Oh, okay. Oh, jump scare. Okay. Oh my god.
I'm okay.
Armstrong is down.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
No! Okay, I can only do them one at a time. If I do any more... If I do any more than that, then it's not good. Can't get over the Moira healing beam. You know, I'm glad that they gave you a way to get them up, for sure. Because I was concerned that, like, the first time we saw Mackenzie, that it was going to be like, oh, they just end up dying. But thankfully that doesn't happen, but... That sure does mean we need to scan visor them to get them back up. This is not... I wanted to use Super Missile here. How soon we forget of our TF2 roots. Well, I think it's because it's specifically from the hand. Like, it's not from the medic gun or whatever. Like, different. Yeah. This is, like, pretty specifically... Okay. I'm going to assume that there's elemental weakness, even though I don't actually know. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, dude. Oh no, he's MMO attacking you. Oh no, he downloaded my 1,000 hours on Final Fantasy 14. Oh shit.
I'm up.
Does powerballing him do anything? No. Oh. I think I got one. Power Room is kind of viable in some phases. Fair. I will think about it. Yeah, if I like do it here, is that good? Okay, that like did a lot of damage immediately.
Oh, I'm just getting started.
Yeah, I believe that. Okay. We went from the Vaporwave dimension to another Vaporwave dimension. The second Vaporwave dimension. Game mode engaged. Oh, what am I supposed to be? Oh no. Oh god, what am I supposed to be doing? Okay. Oh Jesus. Oh god. I guess I could also like maybe do this. Oh no, they're doing the thing that I'm doing. Oh, what even, what do they want from me? Oh my god. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do for any of this.
Just you and me, Samus. Let's get this over with.
Okay, no more tentacle phase. Holy moly. I have to scan you again. Energy tank ejected. What the fuck? Oh god. I need that back. Okay. Oh, what the? Wait, what? He's pushing me away. Okay, that also doesn't... Okay. Okay, it's maybe not that. Taking hella back shots. Is this one of them things that we have to scan? Draws on fire attacks, neutralizing them. Only the control beam. Control beam. So do I fire a... Okay, that's not what I need to do. Okay. I need to do the thing. I don't need to do the thing anymore. Okay, what is this? What are we doing, boss? Oh, okay. Now I'm dying. They're killing me. That just did like 1 billion damage. I'm so ready for this to just be like, by the way, this was phase 1, dumbass. Like, this entire HP bar was just phase 1. Hope you had, like, still any of your energy tanks left for phase 2. Fired the beam. It's time to beam. Okay, well that's incredibly unfortunate. So I have to, like, start from the beginning, and they were like a sliver away from going to phase 2. Because they did the beam move that I wasn't sure how to dodge the first time. Oh, well, at least we start here. Oh, that's cool. Is that the actual lore bullet?
Just you and me, Samus.
Is that why we're having psychic PTSD?
Come on, let's get this over with.
That's what I've been told. Okay. We're just gonna power bust on his face. Seems to be doing a lot of damage. No! That's my thing! No, baby tank! Oh my god. What a jerk. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to be doing here. There we go. I'm not super sure. Is that just like a dodge? Like all I have to do is dodge that? It has like a big snap, so like... Okay. I was like, I feel like I'm not getting this one, fortunately. Oh my god, that's all over everything. Stop it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I accidentally, like, detonated it immediately. Oh, it still went! No, you big jerk. Okay, so that was scripted. I see. It's kind of annoying. I felt scripted. You really want me to do, like, all of the gimmicks, huh? I want to do all of them. You really want me to do all of the gimmicks? You want me to do every single gimmick one more time before this boss fight is over? You just want all of them. You want every single gimmick done. You just want the entire checklist to happen before it's up. Okay, can we just dodge him? Like, is there... I don't know if... I was like, does he ever, like, just leave? Or do I have to, like, get the energy tank stolen so that he goes into the thing so that he... I'm ready for the phase 2.
Tell me how and I'm there.
Alert. Spatial anomaly detected.
I'd like you to know this fight took me about an hour. I could see that. I could definitely see that happening.
Here we go. Be ready for anything.
Samus! I knew you'd come back.
Never doubted you for a second, boss.
Glad to have you with us.
Samus, does that mean Silex is good? Ready to go home?
We'll be right behind you.
No phase 2, huh? They just... okay. Kept getting really bad RNG in Lightning Phase where you down and then KO all my guys simultaneously because I couldn't get them up in time. Yeah, I was thinking that actually. Like, specifically that one, because it had, like, the MMO AoEs, and what I was thinking to myself was that, oh, I can't control the NPCs and what, like, areas they're gonna stand on, which means that this thing is definitely going to, like, KO, like... It KO'd, like, what, 3 people for me, too, right? So if everybody is at around the same HP, and then you go into that phase, and it just kind of hits everybody, then what do you want, right? That's rough, right? Yeah. I guess if it works the way you're saying it works, then it's like a, oh, well, you know, you need to do the gimmick or the mechanic, and then it's like, well, but the way that we were told how to do the phase is to deal damage to the stuff so that it's shorter, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. The lightning phase was definitely the one I was the most sus of. Okay. Psychic abilities. It requires psychic abilities to operate. Okay, are we finally going home?
Maybe if I, oh.
Yeah, Mackenzie, get the hell out of here, dude. Shut up. Like...
Oh, your crystal powers the teleporter.
Wow.
It responds to you.
The color blue is blue.
Wait, is that Veros? And that must be Tanamar. Home sweet home.
And you are sure?
Well, we're gonna find out.
You did it.
We're really going home.
Okay, he's not dead.
Silence! Look!
Okay.
Samus! No!
Protect the teleporter!
Samus, are you alright?
Yeah, I feel like this was a really bad idea. Ooh. Sarge popping off, though. Let's go.
I got you.
He's literally huge. Oh, he's so fucking big. Oh, he's huge as fuck.
Teleporter's not gonna last long. You gotta make the jump while you still can. I'll do my best to stabilize the power. Yes! Restart the sequence. We'll buy you time while it charges.
Oh, he took the back shots.
Samus, go.
No!
See, I was gonna say, I feel like this is supposed to be a really sad moment. I'm sorry, Mac. You deserve better. Okay, yeah, what are we... Oh. Press A to teleport. I can't do anything else, I have to leave. Okay.
Hey, Samus.
Solon be with you.
Okay. Oh, it just ends? We don't even get to, like, leave? We don't even... It just happens? There's no extra, there's... We just go? We just leave? I think you got the bad end. You got 110%. Well, I didn't actually get the 110. Yeah. Okay, so there is post credits, and the rest of them are just dead. Yeah, I was gonna say, did they just die? Because I didn't get all the green crystals, and I didn't get the scans, so I wasn't sure if there was going to be, like, a... Yeah. Can I, is it possible to... I can watch the credits, and then... Well, that, don't think 200% green energy counts for anything, and I'm not sure about scan completion. It may be for gallery items. That was a game. Definitely one of the games of all time. Yeah, because I was like, okay, you know what? What happened at the start of the game? Was it just a teleport? Because I assumed we got Vaporwave Dimension, like literally. Because it's like, oh, why does the scanner not know where we are? Like, why do we not? Why are we in this crazy random place? Because like my thought through the entire game was like, oh, okay, we got put into this like highly technological whatever something, and now we are in the Vaporwave Dimension, as it were. Like, we are in the object of power that we were trying to do whatever. So I thought, it's like, okay, once we teleport out, right, we'll teleport out, and then we'll have to deal with, like, the actual thing that's happening on the home planet. And, like, that's where the final boss would be. But the final boss would be, like, yeah. It was a physical teleport, okay. The 12 Lemorn that were sent away were carrying teleporters to find the chosen one and send them to Veros Tel. Okay, so it was a physical teleport. Because all of it was like, whoa, psychic energy. I'm like, okay, well, if it's psychic energy and all of this is mental and we're in, like, another dimension, like, that's what I thought. But yeah, it makes sense. Just, yeah, the 12 Lemorn, one of them sent their teleporter key, or, like, we retrieved one of their teleporter keys, like Galfed did. And then, like, upon trying to get that object, that's the start of the game where we get not actually isekai'd to Veros. Veros does seem to be maybe in a different universe timeline, given the graphics of the Master Teleporter shows when it locates Tenmar. Yeah. So maybe it's a teleporter, but also, you know... But it's not like it's not a digitizer. You know what I mean? That's what I thought it might have been. Based on the tree scanning your brain every time you save. And also Silex. I thought Silex was like, oh, they're making copies of Silex to attack you. But it's like, no, Silex got transported with you. Other people also got transported with you. Silex somehow got into the tree to, like, take control of it. And then he started throwing bots at you. So I guess that all makes sense. I would have liked the story how you're all in a mind universe thing. Well, it's like, it's just one of the angles, right? Like, I called my shot, and then evidently that was not the case, but it's a shot to call. Because, again, I was wondering, like, oh, why are there these bots and clones of Silex specifically? Right? And I assumed that maybe that had to do with the, like, brain scanning thing, whatever. Tree scanning your brain. But no, it was literally just Silex also got teleported and then, like, went into one of the pods to take control of the thing. Which is why one of the pods were closed. Maybe the others were transported using the other teleporter doohickeys from the other 11 Lemorn. That's possible too. That's possible too. Maybe they all, like, triggered at the same time. But the thing is, like, we were on a Galfed base, so, like, it's also possible that they just also happened to be in that room in the blast radius and or randomly selected whatever. One of my major gripes. Oh, I'm getting on first. Okay. One of my major gripes of the writing is that none of the reality of the situation is revealed until the very end. I would have liked something to hint at Silas's involvement throughout. Yeah, it's like... Because the fact that they made Silex bot copies was kind of like a smokescreen, I guess, for the fact that Silex was actually directly involved. So, you know. His motivations weren't made all too clear in this game. Well, I think it's one of those things that, like, you can write off because we know Silex is a bad guy. Like, you know, he's the big bad guy. You don't really need to know much. He's the big bad guy. So I think his involvement is, like, I know he's the big bad guy, but I do think, like, if he actually physically presented himself somewhere, or we saw him, like, leaving the tree, trying to get into the tree, like, I agree with Sable, and I would have wanted to see him doing more stuff along the way, rather than it being, like, a weird jump scare at the end, right? You know, like, I guess it was supposed to be like, oh, whoa, by the way, he was here, but, like, I think seeing him do stuff maybe would have been more compelling. Even if, because again, you're talking about intent, right? It's like, I want to learn more about the intent of the bad guy. It's like, I don't know if I really need to know the intent of the bad guy, because I know he's the bad guy. He laughs maniacally and he's super evil. I know he's the bad guy. I just want to know what he's doing, right? I'm fine with him being just like the... I'm fine with him just being like the scary face on the other side of like every cutscene that I can never like interact with him, you know what I mean? But because we saw him a bunch, and then the implication was that they were all just bot copies, that, like, it didn't really indicate to me, like, what he was doing. I wanted to know more about what he was doing, right? So. My issue is that it feels like they wanted to explain his motivations and didn't. It was built from scraps across at least 2 dev cycles. It's clear it was pieced together from what worked and was doable. You have had Chad... Okay, what? Chas? The character who does not talk would have been very interesting. Motivation can be simple. You should definitely know why bad guys doing what they're doing. Bowser is a simple villain. Why know why he doesn't take Samus? What? Okay. The thing is, like, I think Bowser is a good example of someone that we don't like have a whole lot of motivation about. Time 4 also seems to want the player to have played and thoroughly completed both Metroid Prime Hunters and Federation Force, which were the only 2 games on DS and 3DS and not super popular overall. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess part of the reason why it's like, oh, I recognize Silex, like, I recognize that he exists, is that, like, I played Hunters. Like, I literally played that game. So it's like, oh yeah, Silex is one of the people who tries to kill me. I know this guy. Okay, I guess here's... I'll elaborate why I think I didn't need to know the bad guy's motivations. And this is what I'll say. Is that... Okay, so I've played Prime 1, 2, and 3. I think that Prime 1 and 2 more clearly, and then sort of 3, like, you know, it's happening in 3, is that it feels like the stories are posed as a, like... What's it called? Forgive me as I'm not a writer, but it's like the posing of it is like man versus world, right? where, like, sure, there are space pirates, right? And we kind of want to know what the space pirates are doing, but at the end of the day, it ends up being, like, Samus versus the encroaching corruption of Phazon. So it's like Phazon will become a problem, and it is clearly becoming a problem. So I end up thinking as Samus, like, oh, this probably just has to do with Phazon doing something bad, and we need to figure out how to, like, liberate the planet we're on from the curse of Phazon. Like, that's Prime 1. That ends up being literally Metroid Prime. That's like the Phazon. I don't need to know what Metroid Prime's motivations are in Prime 1, because they're just like a power-hungry Phazon monster that's like eating away at all of the stuff on the planet, right? So it's, you know, it's pollution, whatever, right? The Chozos became the Industrial Revolution, and then pollution killed everything. So, like, Prime 2 then was also, like, Phazon split the planet into two, and then it's like, Phazon is doing bad things. So, like, I'm not pointing the gun at, like, some big bad guy who has, like, a monologue that's, like, talking at me and is like, here, this is why I'm doing all the things. It's like, it's very, very simple. I know that the space pirates want to research stuff, and they want to, like, figure out about Phazon, and, like, they're fucking weird-ass guys who are doing experiments because they're power-hungry lunatics, right? So there's Metroids, and there's Phazon, and I'm just trying to give the Chozo ghosts some goddamn peace, right? I get that. I understand that. I would actually prefer... I would have preferred, personally, if this game was similar. Right? Where it's not some big bad guy who's in the shadows with their big, huge master plan that I need to really understand, like, the depths of their machinations. It's like, no, dude, Phazon, like, destroyed planets. It corrupts them and they die. Right? Which is why we're there. Right? So, you know, this is not to dismiss the importance of having good villain writing. I agree with you that having motivations for villains is good. I think understanding them is important. And I also think that the best written villains will have motivations that you can agree with, sympathize, or empathize with. And then, like, that's why good villains are good. Right? It's important to do that. Right? But, yeah. Just have the final boss be a huge Griever type thing buffed up on green energy to show the downfall of the Lamorne. Yeah, exactly. So it's like the green energy was the Phazon of Lamorne, right? Was they, you know, they got corrupted by the power that brought them, like, their society or whatever. And then, like, that's what we're fighting against. There's no, like, motivation. It's like the hubris of the people on the planet, right? The Griever Prime, as it were. Yeah. So, that is to say, we can conclude that Sylux is not a successful villain, because in your open world exploration game, they did do that. Unfortunately, it wasn't the final boss. It wasn't the final boss, and not, like, wrapped up in a bow, I think, in the same way that going into the impact crater and finding, like, the source of Phazon is, like, kind of the thing, right? So yeah, I think it is fair to say that, like, Sylux is not a successful villain because he has this big monologue at the end, but there's, like, no setup, right? And I think that that's disappointing to me personally. As I explained, like, Prime 1 and 2 were very fascinating to me because space pirates are crazy. You don't need to ask them any questions. They are literally injecting, like, Phazon into the veins of other space pirates to see what's gonna happen. Like, they're insane. I don't have to ask any questions with space pirates. When there's space pirates involved, they're insane. And then, like, the problem that you're trying to decipher is, like, what is happening with all this phazon? Like, why is it here? Right? What happened? And then, like, hearing about the Chozo, right, being like, yo, this seed of corruption's gonna kill us. We dying, right, is satisfying, right? And I want to, like, learn more about the tragedy that happened. So, like, that sort of happened with the Lemorn, but it feels kind of disconnected from Silex's motivations to whatever, right? So, yeah, you mentioned that, Sable, was that, like, if you played the previous things, you would understand why this person is, like, you know, the antagonist. Which, again, for me, like, I was double-checking myself, and I think the reason why I didn't need to know more about his motivations was, like, because I played Hunters, and I'm like, yeah, this guy is an antagonist, I've seen this guy before, like, I literally go to a planet, and this guy is, like, trying to kill me when I go there. So, I'm assuming, like, you know, that's the problem, so. There's a little more info in the gallery. There are full video versions of the psychic PTSD flashes, but yeah, writing was not the most effective. Yeah, so I'm fine to agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, so, and the thing is, like, Silex also talks. That's the other thing. So it's like, Silex could talk more. So if Silex, like, you know, let me think about it. If Silex was actually in the incident areas and he kept talking about how it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna get him. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill Samus. Oh, I'm gonna make you suffer, like, every time. Then, like, maybe we would understand. But because it was always like, nah, that was just a bot fucking with you. It's, like, not clear what's going on. GE is implied to be Phazon, actually. Taking a close look at the environments and reading between the lines in the scan log suggests it. That's fair. It's, like, green, so it's... I wasn't sure if it, like, was actually Phazon. But the scan log on the plant, right, implied that, like, a Phazon crater-like thing happened, and then the plant became really... like, became stronger, right? Or something like that. So the Lemorn were like, yo, this green energy stuff is pretty good at growing plants. What if we just, like, sent it everywhere? And then they turned into Grievers, and it's like, oh, the Phazon was actually bad. How about Silex giving Samus psychic hallucinations throughout the game? Well, that kind of happens with the flashbacks, right? An internet acquaintance of mine has a huge theory about it. I haven't taken the time to go back and examine the points of interest myself. He tries to single out her companions kill them so he can make her feel the pain. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of an interesting thing too, right? Because, like I said, the thing that I liked about 1 and 2, right? Like, is that... The thing that I liked about 1 and 2 is that it is a solo adventure of exploring the tragedy that befell the place that you ended up in. And you're the chosen one, and you need to, like, solve the problem that's there and figure out what happened, and Phazon was bad, right? And I really did not enjoy having companions. Like, Mackenzie aside, I don't know. Like, Sniper Man McGee, sure. Like, Sarge and the Yip Yappy Private. Like, I understand that these are all character archetypes that can be played and can be used to have narrative, but, like, I just... People talk about the soul of a game, right? And when a game is modernized, if it loses part of its soul. I think that's something that bothers me whenever people talk about, oh, this is the modern iteration of something. Like, do you just not like it because it's new? Like, that entire discourse is that, like, people are too scared to talk about their subjective experience of the art that they consumed and what it means to them. I will be very, very clear. Prime 1 and 2 were solo games where you learn about the environment through the scan visor, you, like, find out what's happening, and you experience that. That has nothing to do with adding companions, having other people talking, all this other jazz. I just want to, like, go to the place, learn about it, kick some ass, and punch a phazon core with my arm cannon. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. So, this game, I can confidently say the puzzles, the arm cannon upgrades, getting all the upgrades and using the upgrades and doing cool, like, little morph ball sequences and whatever, that is all there, but for me, the soul of it is not. Like, what I liked in Prime 1 and 2 was not in this game. It did not feel like it was there, right? And that's what I'll say. I think the third game, you still kind of, like, see your companions. Like, they're the kind of... There's, like, the strike force you're introduced in at the start of the game. But the thing is, like, those characters are used to show what Phazon does to you. And the cool thing about actually what they did in that game is they constantly show you how Phazon is going to corrupt you and make you insane, and you slowly get more corrupted over the game. It's actually very, very harrowing, and that's cool. It's a cool effect, but, you know, I feel like 1 and 2 were still, like, it. And then this isn't as much it. And that's not to say that, like, you can't make a Metroid Prime game with companions and good story and all those things, and you could make an experience that's like that. You could make Prime 4, but, like, have the writing be good, include the companions, have the companion writing be good, have the pacing be good, have the whatever. You can make all of that and execute it perfectly, and I would disagree with you that it is a good Metroid Prime game. Because it's not what Metroid Prime means to me, as someone who played it like 20 years ago. So that is what I'm going to say. Regardless, it was fun. I had fun playing it. But yeah, there's definitely some stuff. The people I know who have gone through the interviews with the director seem to get the impression he liked Halo a lot, and it shows. Unfortunately, OG Halo is not a game you want to imitate in 2026. It doesn't entirely hit the vibe of the first two. Yeah, exactly. For sure. It's interesting because I do think there is part of it with the Lemorne, like hearing about, like, by the way, this is what we did, and then we died. And why did we die? Oh, it was Phazon. It's like, it's there, but, like, the vibes don't hit. For me. And as Rance is saying, atmospherically, I think Dread was very much that, like, solo, like, I'm scared, trying to figure out what's happening kind of thing, right? Yeah, Dread was really good. I hope we get Dread too. I really, really like Dread. It's super good. Okay. Do we have a 100% scene? What is that? Why did we do that? I don't know why we're doing that. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, is it just like a burial? Oh, it's a tree. Tree thing? They're making a big tree? I see, I understand. I get it. Metroid Harvest Moon spinoff, let's go! Okay. Mission complete. If you later choose to start a new game in the save slot, the item and scan completion will be reset. Do you want to save? There's scan visor percent. I think if I ever played this game, I'd replay it. Well, they need to reset Samus's powers before we go to the next thing or whatever. It's important. We can't keep it. Okay, I'll just save. I'll save. Whole mission completed. Also, yes, Sable, I literally don't know why YouTube is filtering out so many messages, but they're filtering so many messages. And it's frankly pissing me off. And I'm really sorry that that's happening to people, but like, it's just, I don't know why I can't just like whitelist people. What is this? Oh, this is just the opening sequence. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. It had been so long since I saw the title screen. It's even censoring messages from all comments mode too. Yes, that is correct. I do have it set to live chat, so I was opining that some of the NPC stuff wasn't so bad when they were out of the way. Yeah, like, Tokabi was like, hey, Samus. You know? But that's kind of the thing, right? Is that it's like, I don't know. I don't know why. It feels weirdly out of place for me. I guess just because of the thing that I was saying where it's like, I'm in a Prime game, I'm expecting to be solitary. But because it is not solitary, it just feels weird. Yeah. If something gets censored for seemingly no reason, just copy-paste it and it'll probably go through. Yes. So, if you ever wanted to, like, you know, you can always copy-paste your message. If it doesn't show up on the screen, that means it got filtered. Because apparently it still shows on your screen. So, YouTube is censoring and also gaslighting you. Welcome to the future, jackass. Yeah, I'd say we waited 16 years for 6 or 7 out of 10. Guys, 6 or 7! 6, 7! Wow! Yeah, 6 or 7 out of 10! Yeah, I'd be inclined to agree with you, Sable. Again, it's like, you know, it didn't, like, hit all the neurons of, like, going through the Chozo ruins and being like, why is there this big tree? Why is everything polluted? Like, what is happening? You know, oh, there's Chozo ghosts. Why are the Chozo ghosts attacking me? Like, you know. I thought that was big. And then this wasn't as big. Might actually genuinely be generous and give it a 7. The mechanical core of the game is really solid, its length, story notwithstanding. Yeah, I feel like it missed on vibes. And it missed on, yeah, like story and vibes, right? The thing is, like, some of the cute... And pacing, I guess. Pacing. Like, literally pacing of getting upgrades and stuff like that. And, like, the level design of that. And I guess I would say that probably, like, its failure to execute on a more, like, integrated and, again, like, Metroid Prime 1 style map where everything is, like, connected and... Right? There's a 100% ending, just look it up. Like a 100% what? Like 100% scans? Because we had 100% items. Like we watched the 100% items ending. "100% scan normal" was the same ending. There's apparently an exclusive lore-heavy post-credit cutscene regarding Silas if you beat it on hard mode. Sorry, spoilers, I guess. But... my bad. Forgot Sable probably would have been, like, replaying the game eventually. There's some videos in the gallery as well. Well, again, I think the thing that I said still follows, right? It's like, I actually don't care that there is a lore cutscene at 100% hard mode, you know what I mean? Because that's not what the game is about. I'm gonna boot up the secret ending. I think I'm just not interested. I think I'm good. Maybe I'll play through hard mode on my own. The thing that I'm scared about for hard mode is that they, it is hard to dodge things in this game, and I feel like if I just take more damage, then I'm gonna be really sad. Like, hard mode is gonna be quite difficult. Know what I mean? Do you feel me? Do you catch my drift? Yeah, well, can't really stall much more, can I? How long did it take us to do that? I don't know. I was given a tip for hard mode. Apparently enemies have behaviors that make them less likely to attack you from behind. So taking sidebots on one at a time by keeping the others out of frame can help. Oh, that's interesting. You aren't missing much, not much different from what I saw when I looked it up. Okay. That's fair. Well, you know, if there's a little bit, then it's nice for the people who are gonna do that, but... yeah. I think I'm good to not replay it, know what I mean? I'm trying to, like, figure out how to segue into ending stream, but I don't really know. I'm, like, trying to think of what is clippable so that I can do that and then be done. Credit to the soprano in the soundtrack. That's a real person. She really goes for it. Sweet. That's good shit. Yeah, I was actually asked recently if the, like, proxies that I made were my art, and I'm like, it was. Or it is. They're like, I like your art. I'm like, thank you. It's very, validating. I heard Dustborn got a massive update. Major update is now available on Mac OS. Major update. This says it was in June 2025. I think I remember seeing this when it happened. Yeah, I actually don't think I had an opportunity to talk about this. Or I meant to bring it up at some point in time, like as a meme, but I remember reading the Dustborn patch notes and being like, okay, like I had opinions on this game, and then it was kind of like my conclusion was that I feel like the game was just bad. Which is a shame because the game is probably for somebody, not me, but I felt like its delivery was not good. For several reasons. Game design and narrative related. And one of my complaints is that there was one puzzle that I was like, the only way to solve this puzzle was using one of your party members, and there was like, but you have like 7 party members. So like, you go around asking like, oh, can you do something? Can you do something? Can you do something? Can you do something? And then I was like, I really feel like these 2 characters would be able to do something here, and they can't. And they changed that section. They changed that puzzle so that you can use your sister to solve the problem, but not the man who they shit on for the entire game. And I was like, okay. I wonder if they watched my stupid 500 view video essay on this game. And then I wonder if they also very specifically did not allow Theo to work with the mechanical stuff that could have opened the thing. And I'm like, see? I was right about at least that one. Yeah. It's, you know. I do find it really funny how they shit on Theo for the entire game and then give him like a sad death as if anybody was supposed to care by that point. It's just not really, it's not it. Yeah, no, I thought that was super funny because like I literally read that in the patch notes and I was like, nice, I'm glad they updated that section. You can have Theo move the giant tire to the fire. No, this was the one with the door. It was the door to the mall. And it's like, what? Theo can't do anything about like investigating the panel or like what's wrong with it or opening it or repowering it or whatever. And then apparently you can use Ziggy there for something. I don't know what it is, but they mentioned like, oh, you can use more companions in this specific section of the game. And I was like, ha! I was right! Yeah. Also, I think I like laid in a little too hard, just like for the record, because I thought about this before. I think I laid in a little too hard about like the tire thing, for example, because like, I think if you read it a little bit more, what's the term? Charitably, it is kind of just like a funny meme to be like, oh, the old guy can't move the tire because he's fucking old. Like, so, but I think that there's another way of looking at it too, which is more cynical, that we discussed that in the video. Okay, I think it's time to go. I just wanted to stall so that it said 2 hours on the VOD. I don't know why. I just feel like it feels really weird to me to hit end stream before it's like 2 hours. Echoes when? Have they remade it yet? Like, did they put it on Nintendo Online or whatever? Echoes. Switch Online. Walmart ad shows Metroid Prime 2 Echoes and Pikmin 2 coming to Switch Online. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Switch Online. Yeah, this is apparently only from 4 weeks ago. That seems to be what the thing was. So I don't know. Not that I want to support games as a service, because that should literally be criminal as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That, and honestly, the whole game was kind of cynical, so you can't really be blamed for looking at it through that lens. Yeah. Stream is only at 58 minutes. How do I extend this for an hour? I mean, honestly, like, that's probably what I would feel. It feels weird to just, like, go live for half an hour and then leave immediately. Try to think of if I have anything else to say, and unfortunately I don't think I do. Unfortunately I don't. Well, I mean, I have this Switch 2 beside me, so that means we can play more Switch 2 games and do the Fire Emblem. Definitely want to play that thing at some point in time. Maybe when it overlaps, we can play both at the same time. Like, we can play Echoes and Fire Emblem at the same time if they both exist. Oh. But in the meanwhile, I'm looking forward to Spire 2 eventually. Play Bravely Default. Yeah, I think we're gonna try Spire and see what happens. And it might end up being the case that I just play Spire for a really, really long time. We'll find out. We'll find out. But good playthrough, fun. I think that's going to be it for today. So if you're still here, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support as always, and I will see you next time. All right. Goodbye, everybody. See y'all later. Bye.